Hey everyone, welcome back to another special video of Cosplay Riverina. And in this video, we're actually in part 2 on the Knight Rider Trans Am build. And as you would saw in the beginning of the video, the car is fully painted and ready to move on to the next step. Because in this video, we not only get to reassemble all the components, which is basically like you saw in the first episode, but it's in reverse, but we also get to see a close-up on the dash and the electronics, which I'm very looking forward to showing to you. So with that being said, let's get straight to it. Alrighty, so we're actually just picking it up after getting all the parts painted, including everything else. I would like to give a big shout out to B&D Smash Repairs for the amount of work they actually did when it comes to painting all the components. Actually looks like a mirror. And right up along here, we got the Series 1 style fog lights already mounted and ready to go. I'd like to give a big shout out to Pony World, who not only specializes in the T-top and door seals, but many of the other parts you would see later on throughout the series. The Night License plate that you saw on the back there is held in with magnets, so I can remove it before we head on the road. Right up along here, we're actually testing out the fog lights and the parking lights / indicators to make sure they're all properly working. And we actually modified the flip-out light covers just so they'll open nicely with the new front nose. In the outdoor shots, before we added the front windscreen and the parking light blackouts, we actually added the 15-inch turbo cast rims, which is so rare nowadays. I'm not even joking. And we also added the tail light blackouts and the rear hatch glass as well. Right up here, we're actually testing the scanner for the final car. In case of those of you were wondering, this is actually a LED scanner that we got from KRW, which, like everything else, I'll leave links down in the description below if you're interested. What you're looking at here is the main scanning setting with the default noise coming right through the scanner bar. This kit comes with a surveillance mode bar, which not only looks accurate to the show, but allows you to change the speed settings on your scanner. The kit also comes with a remote to not only activate one of the many sound effects, but also scanner modes like we'd see later on.
I am the voice of Knight Industry 2000's microprocessor, KITT for easy reference, KITT if you prefer. There's no reason for increased volume. I am scanning your interrogatives quite satisfactorily.
The modes that you're looking at here were actually the scanner modes taken directly from the show. Each mode that you're looking at here was actually taken from one of the many episodes that you see throughout the show.
Right here in Los Angeles, Michael, I'm Mr. Paul Renard.
One of the things I actually like about this kit is that it gives the car some life like it did in the show.
Not for a minute.
Now we're moving on to the Switchpods. Do apologize for the quality on the video here. This was actually done way back before I even started YouTube. But other than that, we actually done some wiring tests on the actual Switchpods, making sure it's all working, and we'll see what goes from there. Right up along here, we'll be testing the dash electronics, which will be added to the final dash. case of those who are wondering, the dash electronics are actually developed by Indigenary, which I also got from KLW, which I'll leave a link down in the description below if you're interested. And here's the same testing as before, but throughout the night time. This is the same shot as before, but at night time. But the LEDs on these panels are actually quite strong actually. So highly recommend for those who are doing up their own replicas. Another part of the dash that we've been working on is the LCD screen, which in our case was actually an iPad mini, which we not only got secondhand, but we also animated and edited and add on the animation screens onto the iPad, which we will be later added on to the final dashboard. The right-hand drive interior parts that you see here came all the way from Heath's garage. The LCD monitor frame came from KRW. And here's my assistant and I actually painted the dashboard. And here's our second coat of it. And lastly, we actually got our dash fully assembled and ready to be added onto the final vehicle. So far, I'm actually really impressed on how the dash is looking, and I'm really looking forward to be mounted on when the vehicle's completed, which we might get to see in part 3 or part 4. We'll just have to wait and see. So without further ado, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Facebook and Instagram. And without further ado, I'll see you in the next video.